Hi. We want to cover the best things that we bought in 2016.
Doesn't matter if it came out in 2016,
No.
but these are the things we spent our money on in 2016 that we loved.
So we're going to start with face care products, and I'm just going to go ahead and start first with anything from the First Aid Beauty line. This stuff is fantastic. The line has there's no soaps in it. There's nothing to dry your skin out.
And that stuff smells great.
Yeah, this is something new that I just bought. It's the Vital Greens face mist. But everything by them, I have their cleanser, I have their moisturizer. It's just fantastic, and it works wonders on normal skin. I don't know about oily skin, I don't know about dry skin, but for my skin, my normal skin, it's beautiful stuff.
And I'm gonna start with the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. I love this stuff so much. It is huge. It lasts forever. It's only $29, and it melts your makeup off your face at the end of the day before you wash, so you make sure all of it's off. I love it.
Masks.
Yes.
Because masks are a huge thing that we talk about constantly.
And we've been obsessed.
We're obsessed. So one of the greatest things and affordable things that I found this year for myself is the Sephora sleeping masks. These are from the Sephora brand. They are $4 for this tiny little thing of mask, but you get about 3 uses out of this sleeping mask. You slap it on at night, fall asleep, wake up in the morning, wipe off if there's any excess.
I used one last night. It was phenomenal. One of my favorite masks is this L'Oreal Pure Clay mask. It's 10 bucks. It's really, really creamy, and it's wonderful if you have dry or oily skin, because I am super oily all throughout, but mostly through my T-zone. So I use that every other night. I love it.
So that covers our face cleansing products that we found that we're obsessed with. Let's move on to foundations.
Okay, I didn't really have a favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I have 2.
Okay.
Okay, so starting out, middle of the year, got this as a birthday present from this one right here. Not this exact one, because I've gone through it. But
she's only gone through one.
I've only gone through one. So this is the Dior Air Flash. It is fantastic, very lightweight, sheer-ish, and it's perfect for skin that doesn't need a whole lot of correction. I'm a huge fan of this, but on a daily basis, and I know everybody, all the makeup people love this stuff. It is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation for about an $11 investment. This is an everyday wear, and it's good for normal to oily skin. You can find it in any of your drugstores or Target, which is where I found mine. And for 11 bucks, I'm gonna wear this every day.
Please.
I have it on right now.
Please. In lieu of foundations, I'm going to be talking about my 2 favorite powders. I use these every day. This is the Laura Mercier. Everyone talks about Laura Mercier. The hype is real. And this is the Kat Von D that came out over the summer, I want to say in the fall. I wanted to try it out because the rest of her line really works for me. So I use this to set my face, and it is gorgeous.
On the powder line, I found and fell in love with the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Pressed Powder. It is fantastic. I use it everywhere. I use it to set. I use it to dust off. I use it for my entire face. I carry it with me all the time for touch-ups. This is great. $28 on Amazon. I know. Crazy.
Nice. So I'm moving on to a general line that we discovered in 2016, which is Jeffree Star. I know a lot of people have a lot to say about him, but I've loved him since his MySpace days, so I really don't care. This is a Princess Cut highlighter from the holiday line. This is Rose Madder, one of many Jeffree Star lipsticks that I own, and you cannot forget the Velour liquid lip scrub. I use this stuff after my lip mask when I use it every night. It is exfoliating, it tastes good, it's vegan, it's delicious.
The thing about Jeffree Star is he made me start focusing on the ingredients that were in my products. And
before I didn't care.
Yeah, I didn't care, but now I actually do care. I look to see what is in my product before I purchase it. And thankfully Sephora has those, they've got computers in there now. You can actually look and see the ingredients that are in your product.
One thing I really like about Jeffree Star's highlighters is that they're eye safe, except for Regina George. But they're eye safe, and so
if I feel Regina George isn't.
If I feel like doing a little bit extra on my inner lid, then I can use just a highlighter instead of trying to find an eyeshadow that works.
Speaking of highlighters, my favorite of the year is the Milk holographic stick. This thing is bananas. You want to glow, you want to shine, you put this
You want to
bitch
look
on.
like a moon goddess.
It was pretty affordable, I think. Maybe somewhere between $25 and $40 for this stick. And I've been using it a lot, and I have not even made a dent.
Yeah. My favorite highlighters, I do love my Jeffree Star, but I've been investing in some ColourPop. My go-to mixture is Flexitarian and Monster, which I'm wearing right now. I get so many compliments every time I wear these two together. I love, and for $8 a pop, please.
I'm telling you, like, my ColourPop, and I'm hitting pan on all of my ColourPop stuff because I can't live without it. Thank you, ColourPop.
And another highlighter, and I've become highlight obsessed, is my Sleek palette. I got the Solstice palette, and so it comes with 1 cream and 3 powders, and I am in love. I rarely use it on my face. I use it more on my eyes. But
I absolutely love blushes. I'm a kind of a blush whore. I collect them. And so the best thing that I purchased this year for blushes was this Becca palette that's got 3 different colors of blush in it, and it's got that signature Becca glow in it, that little shimmer.
Part of the reason I am in love with Becca. I love that Jaclyn Hill palette. I actually found a new primer because I was using Becca for so long. It's the Cover FX mattifying primer. It actually also has, it says, with anti-acne treatment, because I have so much acne. I was so down. I don't even care that it's $40.
I have so many things just like sitting here. You want to talk about your bronzer?
Yeah. So I bronze and contour every day. I forgot my contour today, so I'm just bronzed today. But my Hoola bronzer, I love. I was so scared of using bronzer because I'm so fair, but I love this stuff. Like, I've been using it for a year, and there's so much left. I love it. I love it.
For me, I've been focusing a lot on my brows, and I've gone through a million brow products this year, but one that I don't think I'm going to ever get away from is the Benefit line for brows. This is some crazy stuff. Now, I use Gimme Brow and the Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 3, and this has been my combination, but I know you bought the kit.
I did, and the best thing about the kit is that you can choose what kind of brows you want, and it comes with 3 full-size products or 2 full-size products and a trial-size product, and it lasted me forever. Like, this is still from the kit. So I use the Precisely My Brow Pencil. I'm also a 3, but I also use a Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and I use the Ready Set Brow Clear Gel and the Highbrow Highlighter on my brows every day.
Yeah,
I love
every single day. That's the good brow products, and I probably will not switch from those unless Benefit decides to come out with another awesome brow product.
Who knows? My favorite concealer, Shape Tape. I love it. I don't use it all over my face. I just use it under my eyes, but since I am oily, this stays on all day. I love this stuff so much. The problem is it's always sold out, so I always have to get a color that's lighter than I actually am. So kudos to Tarte for making a too light concealer.
My concealer pick for this year has got to be the YSL. I can't live without this.
You just found that at the end of the year too.
I found it at the very end of the year. I got the color corrector first, and then purchased the actual concealer. This combination together is every dark circles like faux. It will get rid of any dark circle that you have. We use these 2 together. They're fantastic. Worth the $42 per tube. Yeah, investment. It's an investment. Okay.
I don't know.
Worth it.
I just realized I have like half of my list is like highlighters. But I love my Cover FX drops. I was using the Sephora brand, and then I ran out in Arizona, and then I went and decided to treat myself, and so I got the name brand. And what is this shade? I think this one's Celestial. Yeah, it's Celestial. It is so pretty. And I have to mix it with my foundation because I have too much texture on my face, so I mix it with my foundation.
I'm going to move on to eyes.
Me too.
It's a drugstore product.
Ain't no shame.
I can't live without it. This is the L'Oreal La Palette Nude 1. I think that my total investment here was about $15, maybe less than that.
And she uses it every day.
I use it every single day. You can see on some of these colors I've hit pan so much. So, yeah, you can see it right there. $15 15 bucks. The great thing about this is it's good for 2 years after you open it.
That's
so
pretty badass.
I found it at the beginning of 2016. It is going to be good until the beginning of 2018. I probably will need to replace this sometime in the middle of this year.
I actually have two favorite palettes from the year. The first, very controversial I know, is the Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced. It is so pretty and it smells like peaches, and I love that it's like tin. I love it. And then a birthday gift from my boyfriend, Kat Von D's Metal Matte palette. It is so pretty. It is so pigmented. It's everything I ever wanted in a Kat Von D palette, just right in my hands. I love it.
Still on the eye thing, we both picked this, so we're just going to talk about it together. It is Kat Von D's tattoo liner in
Trooper.
Trooper.
Yep.
Trooper. Great stuff. I will say though that I accidentally got a little too close to my like water line with this. And it just all day I looked like I had like a teardrop tattoo that was just kind of running down my face.
The reason I love this stuff is because even when I don't use a primer, and I am oily everywhere, especially on my lids, my hooded eyes, bleh, but it stays all day. I was wearing just this yesterday when I woke up late and no primer, and it was on all day. It was great.
Lips. For you, you're going Jeffree, right?
I have a lot of these colors, but it's always Jeffree Star for me. Every color I've gotten from him is so complimentary, and it looks different on so many people.
That's true.
That's what I love about it, because it works for every single person. This is Rose Madder. It was just one that I chose out of the 6 that I have with me, but
or the 5 that are in my purse right now.
His chrome line that he just launched is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I'm glad he spent so much time perfecting it. It is just...
My lip choice for this year, and don't get me wrong, Jeffree Star that would be my #1, but you already picked it. So mine that is different than hers is from a line called Buxom. It is actually really affordable, very similar price point as Jeffree Star's. Not as long lasting, not as long wearing.
For sure.
But this does not dry my lips out at all. I actually have this color on right now. This color is, I have absolutely, Centerfold. I love the names of their products too. They're kind of cheeky, like tongue in cheek.
Yeah, I haven't worn it, but
very just fantastic line that looks very pretty on. It's very soft and it moves, which mattes shouldn't really move, but it does move. But I like the way that it moves.
Like the pigment is beautiful.
Pigment's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
The last thing for me is mascara, and I used to be a Roller Lash fanatic. I used to be a Roller Lash fangirl, but I have moved on to the Benefit. They're real. Basically everything having to do with eyes, eyebrows, mascara, Benefit. They're killing it right now. So I love that they're real. I love it because, and I'm gonna see if you guys can see this, but this brush, oh, you can't really see it. It's really like separated out, and since I'm boycotting false lashes because I can't really do them, I love this stuff, and I use it with my fibers from Physicians Formula. I just cake it on and it looks like I'm wearing false lashes.
My final thing, actually not my final thing, just kidding, I lied.
That's another one we share.
We share this, and these are all Morphe brushes.
And if I would pull my collection out, I would show you.
Morphe. These were just a few that I had sitting down here. We discovered the Morphe brush line this year, and I believe it was because of the makeup vloggers like Manny and Jacqueline and all of the big names. And I started to look at brushes differently because of them. These brushes are affordable, as along the same price point as e.l.f. brushes are, but they're better. And
I don't know if you know this, I'm subscribed to it on the months that I can afford it. I am subscribed to the Morphe monthly brush club, so it's 20 bucks, free shipping. They send you a whole bunch of stuff. One month I even got one of their new beauty blenders, a couple other brushes, but that's where I'm like building my collection. It's very inexpensive. The only problem is that it takes forever to ship, so
they could do better.
I still haven't gotten my December order. Yeah.
It is now middle of January.
Yeah.
And then another one that we share that this was something that I didn't know that I even needed this.
I love it.
It is the Sephora Color Switch. all it is really kind of a sponge on the inside, and the sponge comes out and you can see there's a ton of like
For those of you
eyeshadow.
who don't want to be like me and use a paper towel and have it like sitting on your vanity, this thing is magic.
It's pretty. So you just take your brush,
no matter how much pigment is
loaded
on it,
with whatever you've got on it, and just brush it back and forth like this. You can even roll it around a little bit, and boom,
it's clean.
all gone. This had purple, like caked purple on it from when I wore purple.
It doesn't necessarily clean your brush; it just gets the excess off of it, so you can
switch
you
colors.
can switch immediately. That's why I love this thing. You just wipe it clean and then dip into another color.
So that's for me. 2016 was a great makeup year. I think I spent more in 2016 than I ever have on makeup.
I definitely got into makeup in 2016. I've never had this level of an obsession before. So between the summer of 2016 and now look at me.
Yeah. I will say that there's one thing that we didn't talk about, but we use it every single day. We should probably just say it's our favorite because it really is.
Setting spray. Oh, our IKEA mirrors.
We went to IKEA and bought these mirrors.
They're amazing.
They're great. They're double-sided. You can see how dirty mine is. Oh my God.
There's one side is a mirror of truth, and one side is a regular miror.
They light up.
Like $17.
$17.
My only gripe with it is that the batteries run out quickly, and it takes 4 AA's.
It does.
So unless you are a battery tycoon or have an excess of batteries, beware.
We do in our house because we just have so many video game like controllers. We have batteries all the time. So 2016 was a great year for products.
Hell yeah.
Oh God. And then I've seen the lineup for 2017 and I'm so excited.
I'm trying to save as much money as humanly possible.
So we will come at you again at the beginning of 2018 to talk about our 2017 picks. We hope that you have enjoyed what we've used and what we have talked about here today. Let us know if you have any favorites.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We will leave that linked down below, and we will see you on the next one.
Thanks. Bye.